Welcome in everybody to Fantasy Pros. This is the Fantasy Football Q&A waiver wire live stream. It is me, Joey P, Joe Pia. That handsome devil right there. His knees are not dislocated. He's Derek Brown, D-Bro, the king of bros, and we're here to take all of your questions here. Our producer Seth is ready to help us out as well, and I see all of our friends over here on the channel. It's always good to see our peeps here, and D-Bro, I wish we can get through a game without losing a player for the year. I really wish we could do that. It's been an absolutely brutal weekend, losing Malik Neighbors and then Tyreek Hill in basically a 24-hour span. Any musings or thoughts on where we go from here? People are asking me about Malik Washington. I still say Nick Westbrook-Ikhine is going to get some run. I know Pat disagrees with me, but what are your thoughts on the latest now that Tyreek Hill, we can add him to the pile of guys that we're not going to see again in 2025?
Dude, it's tough. I mean, just the walking wounded, the names and the injury list continues to grow. And it's not just like, okay, Lamar misses a week or two with a hammy. It's like devastatingly like season-ending injuries. And it's horrible, man. Like so many teams just have been blown apart. I saw some people were tagging me in tweets. They lost Malik Neighbors and Tyreek Hill off their team. And I'm like, and they one team, somebody tagged me, had CeeDee Lamb, Mike Evans, and Tyreek Hill. And I was like, oh, who do you have left to start? Like, so it's wild out there, Joey. It's wild.
All right, send us your records here. Drop them in the chat. Are you 0-4? Are you 1-3? Are you even? Where are you here after 4 weeks of football? Maybe you're 4-0. I hope you are. But it seems like the injury bug has touched everyone's fantasy team. Quick question here in Dynasty now. Tyreek Hill, I mean, this looked more like a career-threatening injury to me. Yeah. ACL, PCL, dislocated knee. For a guy that's made his money in speed and at his age, I don't know. I'd be very concerned about him making it back. All right, so we are going to kick things off here, too. Just a quick shout-out to our sponsors today. And the first one is TrophySmack, and we got a good one for you. Drop your comments below. If you want to win this week's golden toilet, it's made of gold. It's a very teeny tiny golden toilet for the loser in your league. So, of course, how do you get this? You subscribe to the channel here, Fantasy Pros YouTube. You drop your comments below. You ring the bell till it goes ding. And, of course, you like the stream and you go visit TrophySmack, the #1 destination for epic fantasy football trophies and loser awards like the Fantasy Football Loser Golden Toilet. That's a good one right there. That's a lot of people's seasons right now. I've seen a lot of people from the Waiver Wire show dropping comments like, hey, I'm the perfect person for that award with the way my season's going. A lot of that going around. All right, we're going to guarantee super chats for the first 15 minutes. After that, we'll update you. So just an FYI here, so tread lightly. Marinda is up first here. She was first to the chat. Trade Chase Brown and George Pickens for Breece Hall and Khalil Shakir. Braylon Allen news breaking, too. He could go on the IR and miss a couple weeks. So I actually don't mind getting Breece Hall here if you're looking for RB help. And certainly Chase Brown's been no help.
Yeah, I mean, if this is all just if you need RB help. Khalil Shakir is kind of a nothing burgers. This is kind of like Pickens versus Breece. So if you need the RB help, go ahead and do it. And by the way, with the Braylon Allen news, Isaiah Davis out there, pick him up.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, Joe's question. Good morning. Is Juwan Johnson done now that Taysom Hill is practicing? Pivot to Mason Taylor, Addison Franklin, Slayton, Manor if Pearsall doesn't play. Let's take the last question first here. If Pearsall is out, who do you want in of this grouping?
I don't think Pearsall plays this week.
So who do you want?
I mean, right now, it's tough to do start sit on a freaking Tuesday. But
my gut says Slayton just for
my gut says Slayton too. Looking at especially the splits last year facing the Saints, my gut does say Slayton. And I wouldn't be pivoting to Juwan Johnson, but I would be picking a Mason Taylor. I've wrote him up 2 weeks in a row in the waiver wire article, and I was like, people need to get ahead of this. And then we saw the breakout.
Darren Waller's probably out there too, boys and girls. Go pick up Darren Waller. Coke buttered cheese. All of my favorite things.
It's good.
It's good. Kraft and Camara for Bauer. Yeah. Crafter and Camara for Bowers.
No, I would take the Kraft side. Too many injuries, man. Can't crush your depth like that.
I'm getting worried about Geno Smith giving that job up pretty soon, telling you. 7 picks, 6 touchdowns.
Who's QB2 right now?
Kenny P. Kenny P.
Oh, good Lord, Kenny.
And don't be surprised if Brett Rippon doesn't start taking over
Kenny
for
Powers.
Jake Browning.
Oh, that's
so get ready for the Brett Rippon show, everybody. Neto Prado just lost Neighbors, dropped Mixon from IR slot. Other wide receivers are Nico. Well, look, if you just lost Neighbors, why would you drop Mixon from IR slot? Just drop Neighbors. He's done for the year.
Drop Neighbors. He's done for the year.
Mixon isn't done for the year yet. We haven't gotten
yet.
that.
We haven't gotten that.
I want to emphasize yet.
But I'm
so that's what you do here, Neto.
Yeah.
No. By the way, Coke Butter Cheese back again. I have Hampton, Bucky,
Best
Harvey,
snack ever.
Scattaboo, Kamara for Henry. Would you trade Scattaboo and Kamara for Henry? This is an interesting buy low for Henry. It is.
It's an interesting buy low. I'd probably do it. I don't have a lot of like faith in Kamara for the rest of the season. They're just not targeting him. Spencer Rattler drops back 40 times, and they're like, "Oh, 2 targets, Kamara. Here, let's go. Let's do that."
Look, Ravens defense stinks, so I think the Ravens have a lot of respect for themselves. So even if things go sideways, they're going to continue to press on and see if they can backdoor. Look, the division's soft. See if you can backdoor your way into the playoffs.
Well, the other thing is Lamar
half
banged up. This is the spot where you lean on Derrick Henry. You lean on the ground game.
Agreed. Matabikwe done for the year too, or no? He was just done. He's done for the year, right? Yeah, it was done for the year. Yeah. So Roman, half PPR, half Mason, Hampton, ATN, Walker, Charbonnet, Bill, Pacheco. Who to drop for Marks and Kraft on the buy? So Pacheco or Charbonnet? I was gonna say
Pacheco.
He's
not getting used, man. Brashard Smith is the future Woody Marks.
Who would you trade after the waiver? So you're picking up Marks. Trade Charbonnet to the Ken Walker. Oh no, you're the Ken
well,
Walker.
You have Walker.
So I forgot that. Sorry,
Mason. What if Aaron Jones comes back and Mason takes a hit and
good? Yeah. Nice to see Harvey doing something last night for a change.
Oh baby, RB12 a week, Joey. RB12.
Yeah. Trade Mason and Henry. I also have Kraft for Breece Hall and Hawkinson. No.
You already have Kraft. Why are you doing that?
No,
just pick up Mason Taylor for the bye week.
There you go. This is the time where people start making some crazy week 5 when the buys start,
man,
and people are 0-4, 1-3. They start freaking out. This is when we've got to steer people away from bad choices. Yeah. Bros, dark days from Joseph. Need a wide receiver. Trade Chase. Trade Saquon for Derrick Henry and BTJ. That's not bad.
I would. I
don't mind that.
Yeah, you're not going to get anything for Chase. You're not going to get anything for him.
Yeah. Would you take Devontae Adams for Chase?
Oh, I would in a heartbeat. I don't think you're going to get it, but I would.
I don't know. I think you could. Full PPR, rank these wide receivers rest of season. Doubs, Marvin Harrison, and Slayton.
The fact that Marv is even in this conversation just tells you all you need to know about Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm still going Marv over him.
Slayton.
Yeah, I'm going Marv, Slayton, and then Doubs. I'm not believing the 3-touchdown game. Like it's the Green Bay Packers passing offense. Next week it'll be Savion Williams or some other crap.
And Debro just put him up on the block in our league too.
I did. I know it's a sharp league, and I know nobody's gonna do it, but I had to do it. You just had.
I'm here. I might take a flyer.
like I had to do it though, Joey. Fine. Like even though it's an expert league, I know everybody's gonna laugh me out of the room for it.
I didn't laugh. I chuckled and I went, and then I went back to my day. I saw it. And I play you this week, of course, when my whole team.
I know, yeah.
So,
yeah.
Great.
Well, I don't have the Terminator Romeo Doubs to go against you, so at least you got
fine.
that.
The Young Wolf Lost Neighbors have Rome, Puka, Dobbins, May, Jaden Daniels, Josh Jacobs, all these pieces. Any good trade packages I should offer Egbuka and Benson for Jacobs? I'm not looking to move off Egbuka. That's not what I'm looking to do. Here's the question here.
That's not a bad return for Jacobs, though.
You have May and Jaden Daniels. So if it's a single quarterback league, which I'm guessing from this roster it is, you need to make a decision here. Trade one of these QBs.
Trade May.
Yeah.
If Jaden is back this week, I don't hate that return for to get Benson. Benson is a fantastic buy low. His next 2 weeks matchups are awesome. So if you can get him at like a low end RB2 price tag and then flip him after the next 2 weeks, you should get a really good return and gain.
And you mentioned about Pearsall. It is that short week too, so it's.
I think he's going to sit. I think Pearsall's going to be out this week. And
it's a big in division game though. That's the only hang up there. So Princess Donut,
like if he's out,
hey y'all,
howdy.
Should I trade Pickens and Chase Brown for ATN and Myers? I think yes.
Yeah, I would do that. Chase Brown is a nothing burger. That entire Bengals offense is terrible.
Let's go to Kyler Morrow. Was offered Jamar for Grease Hall and Wandell Robinson. Seems like an obvious IOUs trade, but I'm hezzy, tantrums to Cincinnati's, and situation.
Kyler,
this is like when my mom.
The grammar is hurting today and Morrow.
This is like when my mom text to speeches me, and Mom,
like
is that you?
Text you?
She's always voiced.
Don't talk about her that way, Joey.
3 pages.
Joey, don't you talk
I
about
do it.
Mom
I tell her
that way.
All right, Jamar for Brees Hall and Wandale Robinson. Would you take that, or do you want Hall
Yeah, I would
still?
take that. Yeah, I would
I
take.
think you take Jamar.
Yeah. Oh no,
Okay,
no, no!
yeah.
I would take the Breeze side.
Oh, see, that's what I think. I want.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
want
would take the Breeze side. Easy.
Again, I just think Rippon's gonna play soon. Like the offensive line stinks, so it doesn't matter.
I mean,
There was a
team
clip
stinks.
last night where they rushed 3 guys, and 5 of the offensive linemen, 3 of them blocked 1 guy.
It's bad, dude. When Joe Burrow is not there to cover up every sin,
oh my God. Nathan, lost neighbors. I have Ray Davis, Bill, Tee Higgins, Rashid Downs, blah, blah, blah. I traded for BTJ. Would you drop any of Dowdle, Hunt, Kyle Monongai, Smith? I don't want to drop Smith or Monongai or any of those guys.
Or don't drop Coker either.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is kind of tough.
Dropping them for Dowdle? Drop any for Dowdle? Okay, so
want to drop any of Stevenson or Tee Higgins or Rashid? Do you want to drop Rashid Shaheed?
I would drop him. I would drop him for.
Monongai and Smith
I would drop Shaheed and Downs for Brashard Smith and Jaylen Coker, or Slayton or Franklin.
Oh, man, I think Monongai's gonna be real interesting coming out of the bye. Swift has been terrible. Dylan, 3 wide receiver PPR. Running backs are Hampton, JT, ATN, Walker. Wide receivers are Lamb, Worthy, Adunze, Tet, Cade, QJ. Got offered Judkins, Godwin for Lamb. Sell or hold Lamb?
That's not enough. Hold him. Sell Worthy.
It's tempting.
Sell Worthy.
Okay. Ches, 2 QB, half PPR. My team is Penix on a bye. Hurts, Dart. Okay, so you got 2 QBs. You drop Hill. Evans is hurt. Yeah, we're in it here. I'm 6th. I'm 2-2. Should I trade Benson and Swift for Jacobs? Yes. 1,000 times yes.
Yeah, if you could do that.
You might take the hit this week and be 2-3, but you'll be past the bye for Jacobs. And you
get Rice back as a boost for your wide receiver room. Yeah. Yeah. Like that.
Yeah. Your second half team. There's a lot of football left, boys and girls. There's a lot of football left.
It's not over at week 5, man.
Our friend Nick, 1-3. I'm still in the pits of despair. Smiling, rolling.
We're there with you, Nick.
Stream Kincaid, Schultz, Johnson, or Goddard this week at tight end.
Schultz.
And then stream the Rams, Browns, or Cardinals defense.
Cardinals.
Diggs and RJ Harvey, are they playable? Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely.
On a bye week.
Diggs had to ramp up last week. His route share went up.
I'm playing Diggs this week again against Derek Brown. I'm mad because I think I was like the 3rd highest score. You were the highest scoring in Flex this week. I was 3rd, and I lost to number 2. And that's pissing me off because everybody had a terrible week.
Last week, Andy B beat me last week, and I was the 2nd highest scoring. He was the highest scorer.
B.
It's tough.
That league is upside down right now, too, if you look at the standings.
Crazy, dude.
It's upside down.
It's crazy.
Like you look
I'm climbing, baby.
Like,
I'm climbing.
You are. I got to find a second QB. Man, if Burrow had just stayed healthy, I'd be crushing
dude,
that.
Your team is walking wounded, man. Like, your entire team has been taken out. It's tough.
I know. Dude. I lost Tillman, too, and I was like, oh, God, what are we doing here?
Tillman, Burrow. Like, I think you got more IR guys than on your bench.
I got Tillman, Burrow, Mixon. This is an early draft, too. It's like August 2nd we did that draft, so.
Yep.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm right in the thick of it. Right in the middle, 4-4. So,
in the thick of
all good. Full PPR, running back limit. Drop JCM for Woody. Yes. How much FAAB? 60?
You're going to need at least 55 to be in the conversation.
Just get him.
Get him.
Worry about it later. I am worried about that inevitable out of nowhere. You know, it's like the RKO out of nowhere Adam Schefter tweet where Joe Mixon is now practicing again.
I don't think he's waiting for it this year. You're more optimistic than I am. I don't think we see.
I'm not optimistic. I think it's just it feels like very 2025.
Well, you're just
cool. It's Woody Marks, and we all bid on the FAAB, and we're all happy.
Hedging.
And we
were hedging the doom and gloom. You're ready for the pain.
I'm just ready for it because you know it's going to come out of nowhere. There's going to be zero like, oh, by the way, they're thinking next week. It's just going to be like, boom, he's back.
Saturday night's Shefty bomb, and it's like Sunday morning. Oh, Mixon's going to be
here's the thing. If there's been a sour, oh, sorry, Dev, we're going to get to your question. If there's a sour between him and the organization, right, he's got to get back in practice so he can get traded. And there'll be a lot of teams looking at Joe Mixon if he can play. A lot. So just putting that out there. Awesome, Dev. Rough week, bros. Tell me about it. Full PPR. Wide receivers are Nico, London, Sutton, Keon, Ao Manor, and Coker on IR. On wire is Wandale and Diggs. Should I pick up Diggs? Yes. And drop Keon? Yes. I'm fine with that. Yep. Yes. Also, when Coker comes off the IR,
you deal with that when Coker comes off the IR. He might come off this. They have 21 days to activate him, so it might not even be this week. They have up to 3 weeks to activate him. So you deal with that when you get to it.
All right, so we are not going to guarantee any more supers for now. We'll open the supers back up. So we are not guaranteeing super chats. Just letting you know, don't drop them in there. We are going to do the super chats here, pile through. We'll open the floodgates again if we've got time. And speaking of time, if you want to make some extra time to get your waiver wire picks in, use Waiver Central. That's right. Get team-specific expert waiver wire advice on who to add, who to drop. Download the Fantasy Pros app or go to fantasypros.com/waiver central. Sync your leagues for free. Use the tools. Don't be a tool. And Waiver Central can help you find all the right pickups in all of your leagues. It's fantastic. I was on the bike this morning and looking through Waiver Central myself there, trying to find
on the bikes.
A lot of Isaiah Bond. A lot of Isaiah Bond claims. Ches, again, I would like to take an L this week. CZ Jacobs is bye. The guy with Jacobs is 0-4 too, with Rice coming back, and I would have a good starting team. Opinion. Yeah, we already talked about this. Yeah, you make this deal
get
for
Jacobs and go ahead. Like I wouldn't be giving Rice, but I think you can probably get him for less than that.
All right, so here's this trade: Keenan for Judkins. What issues do you see? Keenan Allen for Judkins. You've got Debo, Godwin, DK.
Your wide receiver room isn't very good. That's the problem.
Well, I'll be honest with. I mean, CMC, Cook. Yeah, you've got a lot of running backs. So
like, why are you you're trading away from the spot, and that's the weakness on your team. If anything,
I would Javonte for Lad McConkey right now, or Jamar Chase right now.
Yeah, like trade Javonte. Like, I mean, like I see you got Puka and Keenan, but like I don't feel good about DK and Debo.
Well, I feel good about DK in the sense that that's just the one guy. Aaron Rodgers has one guy. Aaron Rodgers is limited. When the one guy has the big splash games, you're gonna have the big splash games. You know. Am I dropping Tootin or Bill for Brashard Smith?
I'm going Bill, only because it's a three-way committee. But I'm probably not dropping either one of those guys for Brashard Smith. But if you wanted to make the move, it would be Bill.
Should I look to move Godwin to make room for Diggs or hold?
I would move Godwin.
Yeah. I don't know how healthy he's going to be all year.
I just don't think he got 10 targets, but he didn't do anything with it.
Here we go. I was off for Jamar for Breece Hall and Wan'Dale Robinson. So another. Oh, this is the same one.
The same one, but I would take the Breece.
Yeah, I'm still Jamar side. So Michael King, should I trade away George Pickens for Tet McMillan, DeAndre Swift, and Tee Higgins?
You mean McLaurin?
Terry McLaurin. What did I say?
McMillan.
I'm sorry. George Pickens and Terry McLaurin. DeAndre Swift and
you're
getting McLaurin and Higgins for Pickens, basically.
You're getting a lot of like not productive. Like it's basically just a grab bag of not useful. I wouldn't trade away George Pickens for that.
I don't know if McLaurin's health was a little better. I think you wait and find out what McLaurin's update is this week. If McLaurin's update is good, I think I take that deal because bye weeks are coming and it'll be helpful.
Yeah,
I don't love Swift. I would flip Swift immediately.
I would.
Matthew, half PPR, and I would flip him between now and when he returns from the bye. But after that touchdown he had and he didn't look great, that's what I would do. I have not changed my lineup. There you go. Well, you got Puka and Amon-Ra, so life's been pretty good.
You don't have to.
My bench is Worthy and Mark. Should I change anything? Amon-Ra, Travion Hall, T-Mac? Nope. You're just rolling there.
I mean, you should be. As far as your lineup, yeah, you should be starting Woody over Travion. Travion's still
that I agree
playing
with.
a bunch.
Yeah, that I agree with. And he's playing the Ravens this week. They stink. That defense is terrible. I need to stream a quarterback since Lamar's going to be out. Dart, Dak, or Fields? Oh, it's Dak for me by him still. Fields is intriguing. Fields is playing the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, and the Cowboys. Yeah, it's Dak. It's Dak. It's Dak or Fields. Dak or Fields.
Advice for in fact, both those QBs are there. I would consider trading Lamar. Yeah, pick up those two QBs, trade Lamar, and get some other help somewhere else.
Good call. Very good call.
That Ravens ship is sinking. Advice for trade talks with unrealistic league mates. This is a great question, actually. So
go ahead, Joey.
What I would say is, you're never going to change bad perception, right? So I think here's what I would say. I would say the first thing you want to do is start with conversations and make sure that you are looking at deals that are honestly benefiting both sides. And that's really hard to do. You have to stop, and if you're making a trade offer, say, okay, if I was this person, would I take it? Now, if you're talking about people sending you crap trade offers all the time, here's my best advice to you. Be polite. Say, I appreciate the offer. No thanks. If you'd like to expand the conversation, we can. Keep it very professional, almost like you don't know them. And that way you might get somebody to come to Jesus and have a moment where they like go, oh, this is okay, maybe I should just talk this out a little bit and maybe we can actually make something work. But that's hard because a lot of people
It's
have
tough.
bad eye of the beholder value.
It's
Ryan,
tough.
go ahead.
And then the other side of that is what you can use in some of those leagues if people are prisoner of the moment, or you can seize like kind of that FOMO opportunity where the player that everybody's talking about, but you see like we're talking about, or content out there is talking about, there's more question marks or problems or worries and stuff like that. So you can take advantage of some of that. It just depends on what are you defining as unrealistic.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's a good point there. All right, let's get to Ryan's question. Full PPR have Njoku, have Nico Odunze. Should I trade Godwin for Kelsey?
No.
Or pick between Waller and Straight Waller off waivers. Let's see what this Waller thing is all about.
Yeah.
I don't expect it to last very long, but let's see what it's about. Team is 1-3. What should I want for Rice? Trade Rice and Pearsall for AJ Brown plus Benson. That's interesting. I think that AJ Brown continuing to chirp about not getting the football is going to be good for him.
Yeah,
like, I think
it'll be good for him. He's going to get more targets.
Yeah, I do think it's good for him. What do you think about this deal? What side do you want to be on?
So looking at their team, they got Hampty, K9, Harvey. You would get Benson. What would your wide receivers be after this, though? You'd have Tet and Devonta Smith and Downs. I think you're I think you should hold. I wouldn't be doing this deal. I think you're good at running back, and I think you're going to thin out your wide receivers too much in the process. I wouldn't do this, Gronk.
Okay. Let's get to the next question here. We've got let's see. Next super was James. Would you drop Love on a bye to stream Stafford, Dak, or Fields, or should I roll with Knicks versus Philly?
No, you drop Love and Knicks and pick up Dak and Fields. That's what I would be doing.
Okay. Let's go to the next question here, which is Traven. Trade Neighbors in a keeper league for QJ and a first rounder. Interesting.
I'm not against that. Like, I think like the first rounder in a keeper league, I mean, that's a good return just in general on Neighbors. And QJ looks like the wide receiver one for LAC this year. Like,
bro,
he's the wide receiver one.
I was this close in my dynasty league to cutting him this year, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait one more year. He was like the last man standing on that roster. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait one more.
I like this deal because a first in itself in a vacuum is enough for Neighbors, and getting QJ in this. So let's just play like into the future here. Keenan's gone after this year, so next year they're dealing with Ladd, Trey Harris, or KLS, and QJ. So QJ is the wide receiver one this year, and he's the unquestioned wide receiver one if everything continues to play out this way next year. This is a good deal. I would take the Traven.
Yeah, I can understand this. I don't think it's bad, especially if you've got a good team and you're competing right now too. Like, why let your season die because
competitive and helps you next year?
Julie's 2-2 and she needs help. Both Evans and Godwin are on the waiver wire. What? Also, Woody, RJ, and QJ moves. All right, so
small league.
Must be. So if Evans and Godwin are on the waiver wire, we need to pick them up. The problem is, who are we dropping? I don't know who's in the bottom of this roster. If this is the bench, Jacoby, Keenan, I mean, this is really.
Are you dropping
really
Henderson for Woody?
That's
a real question. That's a real.
I would drop him for Evans.
Is RJ Harvey out there?
Yeah, RJ, QJ. I mean, this is obviously like a 10-team or 18 league.
Yeah, or an 18 league. Like, you're dropping Henderson for RJ Harvey, or when like I would drop.
Can't you add Evans and put him on an injured spot?
Put him on IR, yeah. But I mean, I would
drop.
I
guess he's not on the IR, so some leagues you can't do that, right?
I would drop Jacoby Myers and Henderson and add Woody Marks and RJ Harvey with this. And
I'm not going to do that. I'm not ready to move Henderson quite yet. I think we're just.
You need to see another week of Ramondre at 60% snaps and Henderson not breaking tackles
but I
30%
snaps. I did see the valuable goal line carry go to Travion Henderson. I did see that.
Just saying.
Higgins or Doubs rest of season. I assume we mean Tee Higgins.
Ugh. I'm still going T, but god dang it, it's close.
God dang it. God dang it. Dallas. Dallas is going to ask a question.
Yeah, see Dallas.
Okay. Where's my shirt? It still hasn't come, by the way. Just waiting.
Are you serious? All right. Well, I'm checking emails today. What the hell?
Maybe it's today. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. My birthday's come and gone.
Apologies.
I'm waiting. Trade Chase for McBride or Warren. Well, I'm not trading Jamar Chase for Jaylen Warren. I'm not.
No, that's probably Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren.
I mean,
okay, so.
Trey McBride if you can get him, but I would take either.
You know what? I would take either. I'm 4-0. I've got Rice coming back. Yep. This is the perfect scenario for this trade for you. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Good job, Dallas. All right, let's go to Neto. Again, lost neighbors. Should I drop? Oh, we did this one already. We already did this. Sometimes people drop them twice. Sometimes. 2 wide receivers in a flex. Start Jamar, Chase, Worthy, McMillan, Waddle, Pearsall, Keenan. Look, it's early here, Jonathan.
It's
so
Tuesday, man.
Let's assume that Pearsall is going to be out.
Yeah.
I'm going to start Worthy. He's absolutely starting for me this week. Probably Ted McMillan as well. And then after this, it's the flex between Chase and Waddle. That's probably what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, on a Tuesday, I think that's solid.
Yeah, I'll shake the 8 ball and ask again later. Pierre Kofi, 2-2. Luckily, stash Woody. Nice.
There you go.
I love somebody made a comment on the YouTube about like, boy, these guys always want to be right. I'm like, check the receipts, bro. Check the week 4 waiver wire show where we talked about this.
All we're doing is saying exactly what we said.
Pick him up early, save yourself money. Pierre listened. Pierre knows.
Oh. I mean, it's
league is archaic and has a claim order setup. Should I use my number 2 on Dart if I have Purdy only? No. Also, Travion or Chase Brown rest of season. I like Travion's upside still.
I would take Travion's upside. Chase Brown is in a broken.
Mike Vrabel's not dumb. He's just, I think, being careful.
He's really stubborn. He's not dumb.
Stubborn and careful.
Fine, we'll say stubborn. We'll go with stubborn.
Lost neighbors and Tyreek. Trade Kamara.
Right.
That's a tough day, Brian. Trade Kamara, Scadaboo, or Judkins for wide receiver and a half.
If you can trade Kamara for a good wide receiver, I would do that. I don't want to get rid of Scadaboo, and I don't want to get rid of Judkins. Dude, did you get a chance to watch any of the Chargers and Giants game last weekend?
Yeah, good part of it. Yeah, part of it, yeah.
Holy crap.
More the second half.
The vibes of that entire team and the energy they played with Dart and Scadaboo, like,
the building was electric.
Like,
yeah.
It's just, they're a totally different team, man. Totally.
We just got invited to play in a tournament on that field, so hopefully none of our kids will tear their ACLs.
I was fixing to say, I hold Michaela.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, she's already hurt. I don't know if I want her to play on that field.
Yeah,
Dinesh always here. Here we go. Here's the question: do I pick up Woody or pick up wide receiver or Dart with this lineup we have right here? Marv and JSN are out week 8. Got $85 of FAAB left. Woody is definitely a pickup here. Daniel Jones, I'm not worried about picking up.
No, I wouldn't pick up Dart with him.
Jones has a couple weeks before his bye still. I would absolutely pick up Woody here. Who to drop out of these? Bill? Bill's fine. Bye-bye.
I would drop...
Unless you want to drop A.O. Manor.
Yeah, I would drop A.O. Manor.
If you want to keep the RB depth. That's fine. That's fair. Real Royalty, trade Laporta, Judkins, Tet for Bowers, Jaylen Warren, and Devonta Smith.
I want the Laporta side.
I agree. I want the Laporta side too. So there you go. It's a hard no. That boy, weekly wide receiver 2 and half PPR is one out of these 3. Higgins, DJ Moore. Well, it's not DJ Moore this week. Hold or trade advice for these potential targets. These guys have no value. All of them.
Ridley. Drop him.
Yeah, like
drop Ridley.
Just move on. That's fine.
Drop him.
That's fine. Let's go to Mitch. K9 for Lad or Tet. I think Tet's got more
I'm not buying low on Lad. Dude, he looked rough in that game. He's pressing. He's dropping a ton of passes. Like, it was...
But he's a good player. Here's my
He's
question.
A good player, but still, like...
The offensive line issues are what really scare me with the Chargers now, for everyone's value.
They are decimated, man.
It makes me wonder, do we emphasize the slot receiver more because we're trying to get the football out more? That's the thing where this is actually an intriguing buy on Lad for me. Because that is the football coach in me says, look, we got to get rid of the football here. This is what we got to do. Like, that could turn things around. Herbert has less time in the pocket.
I would hold K9 though, man. I would hold K9.
I'm not looking to get rid of Judkins.
No, I would trade Judkins because his value is higher.
Judkins for Tet sounds perfect to me. That sounds like a much better.
Or you could probably aim a little bit higher with Judkins because everybody's, love him.
Tet's a good buy low too. Like, that's another guy. Slow start. He'll be fine. Jordan Mason, 2026 third and a 2028 second for James Cook.
You're getting the Cook side, or you're getting
Cook?
If you're getting Cook, hell yeah,
for a third and a second in a couple years. Who knows?
Heartbeat.
In 2028, who knows? Who knows what's going to be going on then? Nobody knows. One thing I do know is our amazing sponsor of our show, Hard Rock Bet. Today's show is brought to you by Hard Rock Bet. We know Tuesdays are for scouting the waiver wire, and once you're done finding your diamond in the rough, head over to Hard Rock Bet and see what the odds are to score another touchdown. See what their yardage total is, if it's over, if it's under, which way you want to go. Week 5 doesn't start till Thursday, but there's always something to bet on. And if you haven't tried your first bet over at Hard Rock Bet, there's still time for you to get 150 in bonus bets when you win. Just place your $5 bet. If it hits, not only do you get your winnings, but you also get 150 in extra bonus bets. And there's a new promo every single day that drops. So if you're listening to this later, just open up the app and check out what's new today on Hard Rock Bet. Download the app today and make your first deposit now. All right, let's go to James' question here. James, should I keep Steelers defense and drop Warren for the Cardinals defense?
How would you?
Well,
what?
don't drop Jaylen Warren.
Why are you dropping Jaylen Warren, James? No.
Yeah. No, just keep the Steelers. Well,
Just-
look.
Well, drop
Just drop the Steelers
Cardinals.
defense
Yeah,
and pick up the
just-
Cardinals this week, and then just keep moving.
Just do that.
Keep moving on. I have Travion Henderson and Swift on the bench. Warren Hampton. Okay, no, just keep.
You don't drop a positional player for a freaking defense.
No.
I'm never doing that.
It's
No.
Mr. Aqua. Trade Waddle for Chuba.
No,
think
I
now's
want
the
Waddle
time to
with Tyreek out. Like, why
Yeah,
are you
like,
aiming
now's
for
the
Chuba?
time.
Aim higher. Aim
My
higher.
RBs are yeah, I agree. Sorry, Mr. Aqua. No bueno. We're not doing that one.
No bueno.
All right, let's go to Brent's question here. Brent Boxberger. Do I trade away Agbuka and Woody for CD Lamb? I'm
Sounds like an
4-0.
action movie star.
Yeah, Brent Boxberger. He looks like an action movie star.
In
Look at
Mission
this.
Impossible 17.
Brent Boxberger.
I
mean, 4-0.
I'm not against that. I'm not against. If you have the depth to absorb it, I would do that.
As long as like Woody was like a last guy on your bench kind of deal.
Yeah,
I
like
think
CD could be a. I mean, dude, that you're starting.
This is how you
lineup
win a
could be
league.
sick.
That kind of
Yeah,
trade at this moment.
This is what you do.
I think you roll the dice and you go for it. Heather's question: trade AJ Brown for Agbuka if you can. Heather, do it.
If you can, sure.
I mean, there's just so
Go
much
ahead,
more
Evan.
passing volume in the Bucks offense. No matter how much AJ Brown chirps, and they're not going to change if they're winning games. It's not going to change dramatically. I do expect it to change a little bit because the diva's unhappy, so they're going to give him the football. This is always what happens, but they're still 4-0 as long as they're winning
The other thing that we have
games.
to talk about, Philly's not running the ball well. Like Saquon is not breaking tackles. It's kind of like people were talking about that this offseason.
Oh, it's almost like
Slow
people said
sip.
that 400 plus
Yeah.
carries was going to take its toll on him in next year. Jamita. Hi, guys. Hi, Jamita. Need your help, please. PPR and half drop Njoku for Waller. Yes, I do.
Sure. You
Roll
know
the
what
dice.
Waller? You know what? We don't know what Waller is right now. We do know what Njoku is, and that's somebody that's not scoring points.
I want the Vikings defense over the Rams defense this week, personally.
Agreed.
Just because I know they had a tough game against Pittsburgh, but Joe Flacco's coming to town. That's turnover city, baby.
Turnovers.
Turnover city. Jasper, drop Jordan Mason for Hall, Marks, or ATN.
If you can, yeah, Brees Hall.
Why are any of these guys out there?
I
I don't want to drop Mason for these guys, though. Mason's useful.
I
mean,
mean, I know, but
it's gotta
Brees Hall. I would take.
Yeah,
Brees
but how do you,
Hall
what's
over
the
him.
ranking there? ATN, Hall, Marks?
Hall, ETN, and Marks with
I have an
Braylon Allen
ATN,
out.
Hall, Marks. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
but either way, I would take them over Mason.
I don't want to drop Mason though. It must be one of those leagues where you limit the amount of players. I hate that too.
Yeah, I don't.
You only
I don't
have
like
four
the
running
limits.
backs. You're only allowed for 6 wide receivers on your team because we have to make sure that everybody somehow is, who's good at fantasy football is at a deficit to play fantasy football. Just saying. Just got to make sure of what we're doing here.
Loud bark. Will Mike Evans be worth anything when he's back? Well,
He'll be
he's
a wide
Hall of Fame
receiver one when he's back. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
What do I make of Chuba? Do I start Woody over him? Yes.
yes.
That I would do. Although I do think the Carolina Panthers are this week's close your eyes special. Last week it was the Falcons, and if you close your eyes and bet it when it was plus money, you did pretty good. DJ Huffman, I'm 1-3. I'm freaking out bad, man. Freaking out. Here we go.
Deep
You think
breath.
it's bad luck or what? This trade to do. So where's the trade? I'm trying to think. You think it's bad luck
There's
or
a
what?
trade.
What trade would you do? So Hurts, Jefferson, Evans, Judy's got to go. Chase Brown's got to go somehow. I would even at 1-3. I would even take guys on a bye this week and go 1-4. I would take guys like Mike Evans or Terry McLaurin. If you could get me McLaurin for Jerry Jeudy somehow, I would take that and run. Like, you got to start taking some calculated risks on players that are better than the ones you have. I know that's kind of like in a vacuum weird talk, But Chase Brown, Jerry Jeudy, those guys are crushing you. You have Woody, you have Hampton, they're going to play. You have Jefferson. You need more help here at the wide receiver position for sure. That's where you need.
Could you trade, say, Chase Brown and Woody and go after Benson? Or
I don't think I want to do that.
Put Woody with Mark Andrews and go after
Bowers,
wide receiver or tight end.
Warren,
one of those.
maybe.
Like use Woody to.
Yeah, you gotta think outside the box. You
Yeah.
gotta think outside the box. Try to get rid of some of these pieces that are just going to be dead weight. Better stash Rodriguez or Kendre Miller. It's probably Miller at this point.
Kendre.
Yeah. We didn't
Because
talk
if
about
Kamara
him a
goes
lot
down,
on the show.
if Kamara goes down, Kendre is going to be the guy. Rodriguez is still doing with the committee.
He's
and
had a
not gonna
really
be
bad
the
start to
contributor.
his career, but what'd you make of the Kendre Miller week 4 performance?
It's good. I mean, I just rated him up for the primer right now. He's breaking tackles at a high rate, 36% missed tackle rate. So, yeah, I would pick him up, and I think he's a viable flex against the freaking Giants this week. Like he could score a touchdown, and then he's an RB2/3. So
okay. Next up here we have James Nico for Breece Hall and Devonta Smith. I want the Breece Hall side.
yeah, I want
Especially
the
these next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Trade
agreed.
Juwan Jennings for Charbonnet and Algier.
No, I'm not doing that.
Let's go
For
to
a
Sean
handful?
Michael Watson. Should I keep Lad McConkey? Look, if
Depends on your options, Sean. It just
Yeah,
depends, man.
that's the
Like
hard part.
you're not getting anything in a trade, so yeah, you're gonna have to hold him for right
Would
now.
you take
You're waiting
Marvin
for-
Harrison for him? Like
Ugh.
everyone's just annoyed, but Lad had better draft capital going
I would
into the
hold
season.
Lad. I would hold Lad.
Would you take
I
Stephon
don't
Diggs for him? I would.
I need to see another week of Stephon.
I don't. I think this is the turning of the page. I really do. Michael Diaz, hello there. Trade I was offered Nico and Chase Brown for K9, Debo, Rushy, Rice. No.
Nico and Chase Brown for K9.
Nope.
Nope. You're giving away the K9 side?
I was offered Nico and Chase Brown for and
No,
giving
I want
away
the K9
Debo,
side.
Rice.
K9 side easy.
Nope. Nope. Jake, what's going on with Lad? What's the deal with Lad? Nobody knows what the hell's going on with this guy.
Well, Jerry.
Is Woody Worth number 1 waiver? Yes.
Yes,
But
yes.
Lad is the same thing. It's the emergence of QJ. It's the evolution of the offense. It's year 2 of a quarterback.
And Keenan
in
is still
offense.
good. Keenan is
And
still
Keenan
good.
Allen is still good. Keenan was the one that, like, I don't think people accounted enough for that.
I tried to tell people as soon as he signed there.
know.
People didn't
I
listen.
know.
They were like, "Oh no, he's still a wide receiver 1," and I'm like, "He's probably not."
You want to laugh? The other dead weight guy on that dynasty team I talked about with QJ was Keenan Allen. I kept going.
Oh,
I couldn't
geez.
trade him for anything. I was like, I'll take a 5th round pick. I'm just trying to get out
Now
from
you
under
got
him.
Keenan and QJ still on your dynasty team.
Yeah. It's
There
off
you
to a
go.
good start too.
That's nice.
It's also got Bijan on that team.
Oh,
It's a
good
team.
lord! What are
You
you
saw
undefeated
that?
right now?
No, 3-1, but still, it's got Chase on that team.
Is this the one where
Jaden
you
Daniels.
sent me the
Yes,
screenshot
this
of
is
your
the
rookie
one where
draft?
this
okay.
this
This is the
year's
one where you
rookie
cleaned
draft
up on the
class
rookie
for me
draft. Yeah,
was
yeah.
Ted McMillan, Cam Scatterbo, Torrey Horton,
My
Alec
lord.
Ayomanor, Bashal Tootin, Kyle Monangai. I think that was the 6 guys that I drafted. Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, wild. Let's go to Michael. Should I trade Judkins for Debo? I have Genty, Hampton, Wilson, and Sutton.
Wilson, Garrett, I guess.
Garrett Wilson and Sutton. It's pretty good here. I would rather have the running back depth.
I
to be
would rather
honest.
Judkins, but it's close. I would aim higher than Debo. I think you can get more than that.
At this point, should I take Flowers for my Chase?
Yes, you should.
Not this week with Cooper Rush playing quarterback, but
Well, yeah, but you're not going to get it once Lamar gets back.
guess.
We know ain't nobody coming into Cincy to sit here and say that.
just watch that. Just want Cooper Rush. It's Cooper Rush week, guys.
CD Lamb didn't have a problem producing last year.
It's
Just
true.
saying.
It's
Just
true.
saying. Just saying.
James dropped Jaylen Warren. Everyone's dropping Jaylen Warren for a
He
backup.
was out 1 week and he was expected to play, and now they have a bye week. What are we
Well, here's
doing?
the thing. Now, this is very interesting now. Would you drop Jaylen Warren because Fields plays the Cowboys this week, and Goff plays the Bengals this week. Now, I like both of those quarterbacks this week more than Herbert
like
with
Goff.
the offensive line issue.
I like Goff.
Right.
The only problem is that Detroit can run the ball down their throats and they don't have to pass it. So, yeah, honestly, you're probably better off playing Fields this week with the game environment there. Like
If
that
we
game's
were in a
gonna-
place where Goff was passes by, I would say just drop Herbert Goff and just go the rest of the season that way.
Yeah. There's
But
got
we
to be
can't quite
somebody
get it.
else you can drop besides Jaylen.
In a shadow league, no, because if those QBs are out there, it's a 10-team league, and I get
Or
it.
can you wait? Can you wait and put Jaylen Warren? Well, no, he's on a bye, so you won't get the IR tag with him.
He's not going IR anyway because he's not out that long. So look, if you got a great team and Jaylen Warren is just the guy you never start, I just don't like pulling a second quarterback.
I just don't want
Unless you're going to start him this week. If you're going to start him this week because you're fighting for your life, then Goff and Fields are definitely in better places to score fantasy points than Herbert this week.
Fair.
Not that Herbert's bad, but again, you're missing both starting left tackle. I mean, both starting left and right tackle. That's a problem. Hi, pros. This is the bye week for Josh Jacobs. So who to start in his place? Chase Brown, Travion Henderson. I'm rolling the dice with Travion. Let's go.
Patriots kid again? I haven't gotten to that game yet.
Patriots this week get, why am I blanking on this? They get Buffalo. All hands on deck. Buffalo Bills.
For everybody in the chat
defense
too,
isn't
side
great.
note, fun Chuba Hubbard stat. You need to be trading him away. Question, Joey. 53 carries for Chuba Hubbard this year. How many broken tackles does he have?
2.
0.
Oh.
0.
Boom.
Boom.
Let's go to is it Chick's question here? ATN Junior, Scattaboo, Genty, pick 3, and QJ. I'm playing all the running backs this week.
First 3.
Yeah.
Just play the running backs.
Let's get to another one too. Also, I know we've got about 19 super chats guaranteed left. I know there's 40 more in the chat, but once again, we cut them off at the 16-minute mark once again. So we're no guarantees on the super chats. Just a reminder, so don't get upset. We're gonna try our best here over the next 20 minutes to answer as many as we can. But again, they're not guaranteed going forward. We cut them off at 15 minutes. K King, trade Diggs and Golden, I assume, yeah, for Chase.
I'm fine with that. Like I would.
It's fine.
Wait, like I would get Chase in that deal. I'm not dealing Chase.
I'm fine with that.
Though.
I'm fine rolling that dice. 6B, kind of cooked because of buys. I lost Jacobs and Bijan. That's tough. Chubb or Charbonnet as RB2. Oof.
It's Charbonnet. He's getting goal line work. He's a better shot for a touchdown.
I would agree. Just play for the tutty. First pick on waiver is Diggs, Miller, or Smith on KC. I think Diggs. Let's go to Dan's question.
Smith would be number 2 for me.
I was offered Dobbins and Mason for Bijan, 0-4.
I still want Bijan.
No. Yeah, I agree. You're not digging yourself out of this hole by trading Bijan Robinson.
No. Yeah.
Gerardo, trade George Pickens, Josh Jacobs, and Trey Benson to get Bijan and Tyler Warren. Yes.
That's a lot. I want something else.
Oh, I want Bijan. Tyler Warren's going to be tight end 1 this year overall. But it's
you still have Javonte Cooks, Kyron. Okay, so it's a more shallow league. Yeah, I would do that.
Yes, I don't even need to see it.
Yeah, I would do that. I would do that.
For me. Give Wandale for AJ Brown. You're not getting AJ Brown for Wandale.
If you can get AJ Brown for that, sure.
Half PPR trade Emeka Egbuka for Bowers. Other wide receivers are JSN, Sutton, BTJ. No, because I don't think that group is good enough.
No, it's not a good enough group to do that. You should drop Ridley.
I know Hawkinson's your tight end, and that's frustrating. Pick up Waller.
Pick up Mason Taylor or Waller.
Yeah.
Do that.
Well, I don't want to drop Worthy. But not dropping
No. I said Ridley.
Oh, Ridley. Ridley.
Yeah. Drop Ridley. Ridley should not be on teams at this point.
I traded Devontae and Mason for Jefferson and Chase Brown. I have Lamar, who's out. Then you have McCaffrey, Kamara, AJ. Anyone I should target in a trade. These are hard, Fahey, because you just these are very wide open kind of conversations. But you traded Devontae and Mason, and you got Jefferson and Chase Brown. I would be looking to flip Chase Brown because, again, this is just a bad situation for you here. McCaffrey's only going to be out when you have your bye. Kamara is going to start every week over Chase Brown. So Chase Brown plays for the bye weeks here. So you have 1 of 2 choices. You could look at the buys and say, okay, I'm going to play Chase Brown at some point in the next 3 weeks, and then I'm going to move him. Or you just move him now into another deal. You're getting Rice back. I mean, if anyone, you could move A.J. Brown because he's going to take over for Rice in a couple weeks in terms of productivity in your lineup. That might be a way to improve. If you could move A.J. Brown and Chase Brown, get rid of all the Browns, and then turn around and get somebody better, maybe that's the way out. Jorge.
Chase Brown and Brock Bowers, maybe?
Maybe. Goddard or Waller? Who do you want?
Goddard, but it's close.
Waller's
just not playing a bunch of snaps yet.
Gordon or DeMarcado?
Ollie. DeMarcado got he's got, dude, he only played in the 2-minute offense.
Nice to see the DeMarcado conversation returning, though. That's always fun.
Yeah.
All right, these are the last 6 of the guaranteed supers, and then we're home free here. Super Smash Bros. 1 in 3 traded Ollie Gordon for Woody. Oh, wow. Well done.
Wow.
Who should I trade? Can I trade? Here we go. So we've got Walker, Charbonnet, wide receiver. Devonta Smith is the guy that won off the island. I think Nico and Ted eventually will even out themselves and get right, but Devonta is the one that I just got no faith in. That's the guy off the
I would
island.
trade Woody and Chase.
Okay. Lost Neighbors for JG. I have JSN and AO Manor wide receiver left. Trade Javante Scatterbro or Judkins for QJ. I think Judkins is the one I would want to do.
Yeah, I would trade
because Dylan Gabriel's going to take over, and God knows what that's going to look like.
Yeah, and dude, he's been getting in a crap ton of volume. Like, this team is still not good, man. Like, I know he's been running pure, but dude, it's.
Would you drop JCM or Aaron Jones for Woody? Jones,
easy Jones.
Because he's not back till week 8.
Who
knows? Who knows? 1 and 3 have Lamar. How much fab on Stafford? Look, if Stafford is
not
out
much.
there, I'm sure there's a couple others. I don't know, $3.
Yeah, not much. Yeah, like less than 5%, like 2 to 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'd Jackson Dart for free. You know,
Yeah.
I'll take that too. He's got rushing equity, and he's got the New Orleans Saints this week. Let's not blow fab budget on a quarterback replacement this week.
And mobile quarterback coming off his best game, which I told you stream it last week, but
you did
coming
off
off
your
your best
streaming
game in like 4 weeks or at least like 2 years.
They got to answer the bell against the 49ers. 49ers are down and hurt. 49ers always kick the crap out of them. They need to answer the bell finally against the 49ers at home. Jacob Schwartz. May the Schwartz be with you. Here we go. Where's the question here? This is just a list of the roster.
Burden, Gadsden over.
Oh, Burden.
Okay, is that a trade?
Gadsden, Horton for Brashard Smith, Isaiah Bond, and Coker. I want the Brashard Smith side.
I want the Brashard Smith side and Coker. Coker, like,
not even close.
In the waiver wire show, he can come back and be a wide receiver 3 moving forward.
James, I have 2 shares of Colson Loveland. That's 2 shares too many.
Too many.
McBride, I have in all 3 of my leagues starting. I have 1 league. I don't have him. Tucker Craft is Loveland stashing? I don't know.
No,
man.
drop him.
No,
he's not playing any snaps. No.
Yeah, well, I think people are going, well, after the bye, and I get that. But I just don't see
he's going to be Dalton Kincaid, and you're looking at a 50 to 60% route share. Cole Kmet is not going away. He's not.
Our friend Dom just here to highly endorse the Fantasy Pros membership.
What's up, Dom? Good people.
If it wasn't for autopilot, I would have ended up playing with Jalen Warren. That's right, because Dom lives on the West Coast. He was sleepy. Full PPR, Ertz, BTJ, or Tesla in the flex.
Can't start Tesla. It's BTJ. Yeah, we're not getting crazy here.
That's starting to get crazy though too.
Yeah,
how much fab for Diggs? 15 to 20. I'm telling you, he's their wide receiver 1. Keyshawn Boutte has done 0 since week 1.
Nothing. Yeah, and a lot of people in your league will be looking at around 20%. So go like 22, 23%. Get above that.
Should I trade Evans and ATN for Rushy Rice and Pacheco? Evans and ATN for Rushy.
Nothing. No.
Pacheco's a nothing.
No,
I'm going to say
Evans
no also.
Inside. No.
Let's go to the next question here is Corendier. I have May, Bucky, Bijan. Looking at this here, should I trade Purdy, Flowers, and Swift for Mahomes, Ladd, and Harvey? I like Mahomes more than Purdy rest of season. I think Flowers over Ladd and Harvey over Swift. So this is a clean sweep for me.
Mahomes side.
Let's go.
I would do that. Yep.
Next up here, there we go. Ishmael, I'm sending 2 super chat, 12 team. Starts. Who are we trying to sit? Benson? What are we trying to do here? I'm trying to understand this.
I'm trying to figure this out.
These are tough, guys. When you got to give us a little bit more.
Yeah, because I don't know how many people you need to start and sit. How many flexes you got? What does that look like?
Look, here's what we can do. Give me the ranking of these running backs.
Well, you're starting
Monty, Henderson, Mason. We're starting Bo next. That's easy.
You're starting
London's on a bye, so it doesn't matter.
Monty, and you're starting Benson.
Yeah, you're starting Egbuka. You're starting Collins. Ferguson's your tight end, and then pick 3 running backs: 2 for RB, 1 for flex.
Monty. So in this order, Monty, Benson, and then Mason.
Yep, done. Okay, that's the best we can do for you, Ish. Ish actually had more too. Let's do Duncan too. Trade Bucky and Golden for Chuba and Pittman. I don't want to trade Bucky. He's the best player in the deal.
So he's getting an MRI, just for people out there. I don't know what the injury stuff is with him. There's rumors of
but they said it wasn't quote unquote serious. I thought.
I know, and it's Todd.
Should I drop Wandale or Woody? I drop T for Wandale or Woody. I'm sorry. Tee Higgins for Wandale. For Woody, again, I don't know about Tee Higgins. I dropped somebody else from that roster.
For Woody, but I mean, like, you need to pick up Woody Marks. Like,
Yeah, you do have to pick up
absolutely.
Woody, but not for Tee Higgins if you can avoid it.
Yeah.
Somebody lower down the trough. Alejandro, trade opinion, Krosky and Smith for Henderson and Rice. I want Henderson and Rice.
I want
It's
Henderson
not
and Rice.
close.
Yeah. That's,
Next up here, Crush Drilla. Need a solid RB. Who can I get for Kamara and Keenan Allen? Well, let's take a look. Keenan Allen and Kamara. Could you get Breece Hall for that?
yeah, I would do that. Like Javonte, Kenneth Walker,
I was gonna
Breece
say
Hall.
Walker. I think it's that range. It's the
Probably can't get Genty now,
the
although
one-
we told people
Nope,
low on
nope,
him.
we tried
Now
to
he
tell
has
you.
lost the game. Tried. Yeah.
Chip Kelly finally found the Austin Genty.
The Bears
playbook.
provide.
Yeah. Ghostly, I have Barkley and Jacobs full PPR. I'm 2-1-1. Judkins to
got a
get
tie?
Rice and
What are you
yeah,
on
I
the
guess.
Packers, the Cowboys? What do
Yeah.
you? how's that
And
work?
one of Chuba, Charbonnet, or Tootin. So you get Judkins. You move Judkins, you get Rice and Tootin. Or you want Rice and Chuba or Rice and Charbonnet.
You're moving Judkins to get Rice and one of
One of those guys.
I would take Rice. I would take guess-
Rice and whatever other RB they want to give you.
yeah.
I just want
I would
Rice.
Chuba or Tootin. I would probably
And
go
then
Tootin.
Metcalf and Algier for Bucky and White Judy. I think you have to wait for the Bucky MRI before you start going.
Yeah, I
down the road.
agree with
Drop Purdy for Waller or Loveland. Well, I mean Waller
No.
if you need a tight
that.
end.
No, I'm not. You have
If you're second
you have
QB,
Nahum Powers.
yeah.
But why are
Well,
you
yeah.
picking?
Well, why do you need? Yeah,
Why are you
don't need
dropping
either of
Purdy?
these guys. No.
Yeah, you don't need any of that. No, just keep
No,
Purdy.
no.
Don't do that.
I dropped RJ for Benson last week.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fine. No, but that's of course you did, because at the time that's the right move.
No.
Kept Henderson,
Oh.
and then Baker is my QB. Drop Goff. I don't know if you want to drop Goff this week.
I'm not dropping golf this week. No.
I think you play Goff this week. Would you play Baker on the road
And
or
now
in
you
Seattle?
drop Henderson. Now you drop Henderson for RJ.
Okay, that's fine. Notorious BET. Trade Chase Brown, Kyron Williams, and Travis Hunter for Ashton Genty and Breece Hall. Yeah, if you could do it. And then
If you
pick
can
up
do it,
Dobbs and
sure.
Marks.
Have at
Pick
it.
up Marks
Sure.
over
Yeah,
Dobbs.
pick up
But
Marks.
either way.
Yep.
I just
Agreed.
got back here, left a super chat 30 minutes before show. I mean, well, you go back and
Yeah, to
you
watch
go
the
back and you
review.
watch it.
Yeah.
You
Start
gotta
at the
watch it
beginning.
back on demand on Fantasy Pros. That's what you do. Let's go to Aria's question here. Howdy, y'all. Howdy.
Howdy.
I have Sutton McConkey, Bowers, Javonte, Trey Benson, Travion. CD owner is 0-4. He has T-Mac. Who would you package to get a trade for both? Ooh.
For CD and T-Mac, give them Sutton and Ladd.
Yeah.
You good with that?
I mean, sure, because right now I'm
CD
struggling.
comes
bus. I need
back.
bodies.
You're taking CD over Sutton and Ladd versus T-Mac as a
Yeah, I need bodies.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Minnesota game. I traded Woody for Henderson during. Gotta love the in-game trades.
Yeah, let's fix it. Like,
Coco,
I'm sitting here
I'm
like
3-1. I got offered CD and Breece for Genty and Pickens. Man, oh man. I mean, CD's the best player in the deal, so I want CD.
you're 3-1. Yeah, I would take the CD side.
My running backs are London, Pearsall, and Godwin. You need this. You need the better running back. Well, who's the running back? I mean, the better wide receiver. Harvey, JCM. You know, I don't love that running back room either. I don't know, man. Is Genty the best player in the deal, or is CD Lamb the best player in the deal? That's what we got to ask ourselves going forward. That's a legitimate question there. Like next year, where do you think those guys get drafted? We see Genty over Lamb or Lamb over Genty?
I bet you Lamb's still over Genty. If CD comes back and he produces the way that he can for the rest of the year, he'll still be above Genty.
With the way Dak is playing, I think I take the CD side of that.
Yeah,
because I like Breece
CD
too.
side.
I think that's the defining factor for me.
Pickens,
Joe,
what a wonderful
prioritize.
value too.
Yeah, Woody as a pickup. Fields to block my opponent this week. Woody is the pickup. Assets.
Yeah, you pick up Woody. Don't worry. Don't get too cute with blocking people.
Get
Don't
cute.
Don't do that. Worry about
That's-
your team.
That's Derek's job. Trying to get cute. That's what he does.
I try.
How much fab do you spend for Slayton? Couple bucks.
Yeah,
Couple
like
bucks.
2 to 4%.
Guillotine League. How much fab for Kyron Williams struggling at RB? Look, I assume at
15
this point
to
you got
18%.
500 left. If you got 500 left, maybe 85 to 130, somewhere in that range.
You would think.
Yeah. Next up here is Krosky Merritt droppable for Gainwell.
No. Heck no.
Okay.
Warren's gonna come back. No.
Next up here, boy, everybody wants to drop Corey Krosky Merritt. All these questions are about that. Bullfrog Pickleball just lost neighbors. Do I pick up Doubs, Malik Washington, or Slayton? I'll be honest, Doubs is the best one for me, but he ain't playing this week, so you need somebody else.
Consistent
Slayton for
volume.
you?
Slayton. Yeah. Dobbs, you're
Sure,
going to drive yourself nuts when, I started him, he does nothing. I sat him, he scores 2 touchdowns. I start him, he does nothing. I sat him, he scores a touchdown. You're going to get nuts.
Ishmael, if you could drop your question again for Seth, we'll bring it up again. I thought we answered all of your questions.
Yeah, I thought we did. I mean,
I'm 1 and 3. Should I drop T? We did answer this. Ishmael, we answered this. I don't think you heard it, but we did answer it. Just again, should I drop Tee Higgins for Wandale or Woody? The answer was not Tee Higgins,
no, not Tee Higgins,
and yes for Woody. That's what you want.
Pick up Woody. Yeah.
So again, I got the trade request I got sending London and Henderson for Cook is on hold or hold everything. Because I got sending London and Henderson for Cook or hold everything.
I mean, if you could do that with your wide receiver depth, it depends on your wide receiver room, which we don't know, Ishmael. Like, I mean,
yeah, giving up London and Henderson is too much for James Cook. I'm sorry.
It's too much because London and Henderson and Cook there's not that much of a divide.
Yeah, so there we go. So we got to your questions. Lost Hill grabbed Jaylen Higgins, Slayton, or Alec Ayomanor off waivers. Man, I wish the Titans offense could find itself. That coach is done after this week, I think. I think he might be the first off of the island this year. What do you think?
What's up?
I think the Titans coach is first off the island this year.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Callahan, the vibes are terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. And what else do we have here? I don't see that in there, Seth, just so you know. So if you want to highlight that for me, we'll do that on the way out here.
Yeah.
I'll try to get to another couple here, and then we'll get to that last one, Seth, that you're talking about. Give me Hiram's question here. Malik, Washington, Diggs, or Slayton? It's Diggs by a country mile for me. It's not even close.
Yep.
All right, let's go to Jared's question. Trade Derek May and Pearsall for Lamar, JSN, Adams, and Tet. So Drake May and Pearsall for Lamar.
I want the Drake May side.
Yeah, I can understand that, especially with all the injuries going on that you've got here. Yeah, I'm not sure what this other super chat is. I think we got to all the supers we could that were on there. So if there's one other one, Avram, if you've got a question, just drop it. Whatever the super was, don't super it again. Just drop it in there and we'll get it for you, okay?
Yeah,
so drop it in real quick. And Avram, if you can drop it, you don't have to super it, just drop it. Seth will put it in there if we missed it. We apologize. But again, Seth is very good. He highlights them all for me. He's very good at his job. Let's get to Ferris's question here. Who should I drop for Coker? Chubb, Pacheco, or Gordon? Ollie.
You dropping Ollie?
I think so. Don't you think?
Yeah, I'm not against that. I mean, I think it's between him and Pacheco.
All of these super chats get automatically starred, by the way. So when you ask a super chat, that's how StreamYard and all the YouTube works. So if you did it, we answered it. And if not, then we'll just have to hit you up tomorrow. Last one from Crit. 0-4, 10-team PPR. Rice for Pickens, or try to get more?
I mean, Rice for Pickens is fine.
Yeah.
I would be fine with that. If you need a body right now, you can't wait till Rice gets back. I'm totally fine. You're probably giving up a little equity, but not a ton.
There you go. How about this one here from Hannah? Judkins, Harvey, Bill, or pick up Marks?
Drop Bill for Marks.
Drop Bill for Marks is the correct answer. Thank you so much. Very good. Here's another one. Elijah. Everyone wants to know about Darius Slayton or Malik Washington. I say
Darius.
Slayton. He's got
Slayton.
more.
It's Slayton
For the rest of the year. Let's see. What else do we have here? Maybe we got another one at the very end. Perhaps. Let's see. What's the last one here? Here we go. Dr. Pepin. Is Mark someone you could plug in this week? Yes.
Yeah. He's an RB2 this week.
Especially.
Easy.
And then here's another one from Waller, Ingram, or Fannin. Who do I start? I think you roll the dice with Waller.
I think you roll with Waller. Fannon's
how much FAAB? A couple bucks.
Not much.
5?
Like 2 to 3% is what I added. So I added him, Malik Washington. We updated Troy Franklin and a few other pieces, and we're adding Isaiah Davis to the waiver wire article on the site right now. So,
all right, everybody. So that'll wrap us up for today. Don't forget, drop your comments below, subscribe to the channel, and you might just get yourself the golden toilet from TrophySmack, the #1 destination for all thing fantasy, trophies, belts, rings, you name it, they've got it. And the loser awards. Again, drop your comments below, subscribe to the channel. Drop all of those, ring the bell till it goes ding, and like the stream too. Click that like button. We really appreciate that if you want to win this golden toilet. We just gave away last week's giveaway. It was pretty cool. That championship belt was pretty good. We gave away a trophy this year, doing a lot of these this season. And of course, Waiver Central is here for you when we can't be. FantasyPros.com/Waiver Central. Let the tools help you find the right players for your rosters across all of your leagues. And Hard Rock Bet is available right now. Download the Hard Rock Bet app, bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins, only at Hard Rock Bet. That'll do it for us, but the story of the game goes on. For Derek Brown, I'm Joey P. We'll see you next time, kids. You think you can sit on that little toilet, Derek? What do you think?
Curse you, tiny toilet.
Makes
No,
you
I
feel
can't.
like-
No, I can't. No way, dude. I can't even do like one peek on that thing.
Underrated movie villain right there. Vector.
Vector's
All-time
so
great.
awesome. Direction and magnitude.